this emulator's mints. Should I have done that? Probably not.
Nuclear weapons disposal facility on
That's what happens when you drag the Windy.
Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next generation.
Does Alaska have a Fox Archipelago? Hold on.
Foxhound.
I'll look this shit up.
They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours...
It'll just take me to a fucking Metal Gear wiki or something.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech.
Oh, Fox Islands are a thing in Alaska.
Held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate
that
whether
bit.
or not the terrorists
No,
have the
it's
ability.
because you know Alaska's got like that little thingy.
Stop them if they
Hello, Warren. Sorry, that's the Fox Islands, eh? Is it because it's like a little foxtail or something?
disposal facility by sub.
Alright, Atomic Haggis. Good name, by the way. Good name.
You'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You just saw EP, so you just can't right away. Well, I was on it earlier, Oren, because I think I figured out the controller kerfuffle. I think I can do it now, because I literally have like 2 controllers plugged in, and I'm gonna like play with the second controller, and hopefully I can hit Mantis. So this could be a disaster. We'll see.
Psycho Mantis with his powerful psychic abilities.
And bullshit.
Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly.
I think so, RZ. I think so. I'm gonna call you Rez from now on, by the way, because RZ sounds a bit weird. You're Rez, the Dreamcast game.
And Revolver Ocelot.
You're using the wrong emulator, damn it. You're the wrong emulator, Warren.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes.
Really? Because I heard Duck Station was the bollocks last time.
Any official support?
It's got a great name. I'll get that. How many times am I going to wear these hoodies? I have several of these hoodies. I'm not wearing the same hoodie every stream. I don't even know what this logo is. It could mean anything. It could mean something horrible, but it's just always there. Right. Let me go get beverage and we'll commence. Alright. This is becoming another little tradition of Knob, downing a whole bottle of Coke Zero in one stream. Exactly, Rez, exactly. See, Rez gets it. Ah. Okay. Links in the description, guys. This stream is brought to you by Coca-Cola. So from Volvic to Coke. I don't drink Volvic anymore. Actually, you know, I say that. I did buy a bottle of Volvic yesterday because there's like some things going on with the water in my street right now. and or near my street, I should say. So I thought, just to be safe, I better not drink the tap water, right? Because I've been on tap water for the past like 2 years since the lockdown happened, you know. You only remember Volvic from a second channel. But no, I just I still drink a lot of water for sure. Okay. Let's go. So it should be loaded on this state. It's no loaded on that state. I'm gonna have to shut the emulator down and load the state. Alright, this emulator does that when you pause it, unfortunately. Right, let's see here. File. Okay, load the state. Okay, so I have my Xbox controller here and my PlayStation controller. My PlayStation controller should be on slot 2. It is. Can I shoot him? I can shoot him. Oh, you can't shoot when you're on the ground. Takes a lot of bullets, does Mantis. Get it up, you Hideo. I should use the SOCOM a bit, actually. It's probably a bit better, the SOCOM, actually. You're using less bullets anyway. Hello, Zach. Mind you, I think it does. It looks like it does less damage. It almost feels like you're cheating. Well, it almost. It's still not the easiest, but still decently challenging. Right, one thing I didn't do last time is that it's actually best to just throw Meryl like this, because she doesn't lose any health when you do that, you know.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
No! It cannot be! No!
Right, he's throwing everything at us now. Again, you can easily fucking avoid one more hit. Hell yes. Alright, excuse this a moment, guys. Just gotta move the emulator a bit. That'll do.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
Oh.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other...
Mm-hmm. I used the second controller port.
Able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
I wonder what the logic behind that is.
But I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind
Steady on,
that I
Meryl.
peered into was stuffed with the same single
You've got the
object
same
of
PS1 looking face, alright?
selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this
Everybody just
planet
wants to shag.
exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way, and that's why there is war. But you,
Hello, JFL Spunny. How's it going?
you're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my
Alright, why does everybody who die in this game need to give us their life story?
disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth.
To be
He
fair,
despised me for it. I thought
you know,
my father was going to kill me.
when you are in that situation, why wouldn't you, I suppose?
That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma.
What, never actually bothered to look this up yet, but where are the members of Foxhound from? I mean, some of them are pretty fucking
It's a
obvious,
more
but...
interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me.
Yeah, he's
Just
Russian,
wanted
yeah.
An excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen true evil.
Wolf is a card, Ocelot's a commie. I mean
You're
Russian.
just like the boss.
But he abandoned her in the Gulf War.
Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there.
She fancies, yeah.
You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind before I die. I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of the ear pull?
I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time
Is Sniper Wolf really for Turkey?
my power to help someone.
I thought she was Russian and all. Hold on, let me look this up.
Feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
She's from Iraq?
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
Oh, you're on the same wiki page as me,
How could
Rez.
Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
He's trying so hard to be cool right now.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone.
That's exactly what Big Boss said. Hello, Leon.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna have to sort this controller Gumpfoot. Yeah, there we go. So this controller should be 1. It is, but that's the Xbox controller and I don't want to use this. So hold on, I'm just gonna have to let's save actually just to be safe. What are you saying to Mailing?
The tongues of dying men enforce attention, like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breath. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him. Please, Snake, don't give up.
Can I do another geography boo-boo? I thought Kurds were from the Turkey area. I've heard that name before. I've heard that term before, I should say. Is it Turkey? I really don't know. Right, okay. So, let's close the emulator and try and fix my controller. Oh, actually, fuck. No, it should be fine, should be fine. Let's close this. Save the state. Right, why does it just open up again? Right, hold on. Now I've got to close it, because that's a really shite thing I'm finding about EPSEXE, whatever the fuck. You have to, like, close the whole thing if you want to, like, rerun your controller, or change a game, actually. I'm finding. Okay, let's see here. Gamepad, port 1. I want port 1 to be this. Configure. Yep, that's fine. Okay, now let's load the game. How are you all doing? Okay. Can I load the state from here? Nah, can I fuck? Okay. Now load state. Ow. It's still on the Xbox controller. No, we're not doing this. We're gonna fix this, God damn it. Duck Station for the win. This isn't Duck Station, Shads. Hello, by the way. I should use Duck Station. I know it makes all the sense in the world, but I was just lazy and got this. Oh god, a lot of people come in. Hello, Toho. We were doing one of these in the original system. Hello, Marshall. No, it's hard to, like, set up capture shit now. I have to be a little pirate and bitch if I want to play these games, you know? I don't know why I'm not using... Like, okay, Spunny, are you saying that in the sense that it's part... Okay, you're saying it's part of my name, because I get it. I get it. I should be using it, but I downloaded it, and it took, like, more than 2 clicks to get it working, so I gave up, basically. Right, let me unplug the Xbox controller. Config. Port 1. Well, actually, I think it is. Okay. One moment, guys. I just need to do some shite here. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I see what I've done here. Hold on. I know what I've done, guys. One moment. I won't lie, it's so much easier to just play on original hardware, probably, than muck about with this. Okay, that's better. Okay, okay. Right, cool. Right. Come on. Your Soccer Duck 69. Good name. It works! My PlayStation controller works! Awesome. And I'm just gonna... fuck this save state. Let's just load the actual Hind. You're here because you like this game. Also, I had it in German, so I had to learn German to play this. Oh, shit. Really? Wonder what some of the localization differences in a game like this could be. Because I hear that Germany is quite strict when it comes to, like, war-themed games, of which this game definitely falls under, you know? Hello, Objective. Maybe I should go back to it. I'll maybe give it another try, but I'm already too deep into this playthrough. I don't know how many other PS1 games I would like to stream. Probably like Klonoa or Threads of Fate. That would be a good one. Or the original Silent Hill, you know. There's actually a lot... What am I saying? There's a lot of games on PS1 that are very streamable. Dino Crisis. It's been ages since I played that. I don't know.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs.
Oh my god, I don't have any cardboard boxes.
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I can't get pissed on. Fuck.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Could you get pissed on in the German version? Oh god, why did I miss picking up the fucking... Would somebody be nice enough to look up and remind me of this, actually? Where are the boxes, like, located? Like, I know there's 3 in the game, but I'm drawing a blank here. Where is it you get them? Again. Right, we're no killing any dogs, alright? Fuck that shit, alright? can't like say fuck it and go back, can I? Isn't B1 or B2? Of what building? Like, it's not gonna let me go back, is it? Or would the game be like super... Actually, I am gonna go back shortly, so... but I want to get pissed on. Okay, let's just see if I can go back. I probably can't. Oh, I'm getting scolded here.
Snake, isn't Meryl waiting for you?
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know we're about to go back. Yeah, it's just like, I want to get pissed on. I suppose I can get pissed on anyway. No, I can't get pissed on because Meryl's about to. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're not getting pissed on at all. I thought you were good with dogs. Oh, we'll need that. I think... Yeah, I don't think I advanced this way. They're going to piss on Meryl instead. Oh, wait, is that what happens? I can't even mind. Because every time I've played this game, I knew from, like, the first time playing it that, you know... I knew a lot of, like, the Easter eggs that happen in this game my first time playing it. Jesus! Okay, maybe we'll shoot the dogs a little bit. Fucking hell. Snake, what is the score? I thought you were good with dogs. Oh, we got a foliar. No, I don't want to shoot the dogs. Oh my god, where do you go again? Fuck. Can I? Okay, this won't hurt the dogs, okay? Oh my god, I actually found a use for the bastard and stun grenades. I never use the stun grenades. I'm trying to mind. Yeah, Ichiban with bread lives. Who followed there, by the way? One moment. Thank you, Shads, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hide in the box. I don't have a box, Big Drama. That's what I'm, like, gutted about. I completely missed the boxes like an idiot. I think this is the way.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Clearly no. So what happens when we do this? Hold on.
What are you doing?
Oh, it just bites us. Alright. Because if you smack Meryl, then immediately hide in the box, Meryl gets one of the dogs to piss on you. And if you travel through this cave with the pissed on box, then the dogs won't attack you. Hello, Lelia. The communication tower.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
Aye, this is probably the hardest bit to watch, I think. Oh man, not Meryl showing off. What's about to happen? Oh man. Like, I know she literally just got a dog to piss on us, but I don't want to see her. I don't want to see this. Oh, bastard. Alright.
So, what do you think?
I imagine everybody in this stream has played this game multiple times, but let's not spoil anything, aight?
When Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Right, I think you can walk to the right here, and you'll get, like, everything. I think there's, like, 4 mines in here. I'm just gonna grab them. You've not. Well, there you go, Lilia. Brace yourself for this bit, though. Oh boy.
Meryl.
What is it?
She does side her like, aye.
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Gets her right in the tattoo. Symbolic.
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after.
Again, everybody gives their life story just so they're about to die.
Meryl, it's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No!
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised. I wouldn't slow you down.
I'm not even the biggest fan of, like, Meryl as a character, you know, but this bit always fucking gets me.
Help you.
Quiet down. Save yourself.
Like, I actually prefer the non-canon ending for Metal Gear Solid, not gonna lie. I'm actually... should I put a little poll saying what ending we should go for?
Nothing glamorous about it.
Hold on.
Snake, please save yourself.
How do you do polls again? I was trying to figure this out a while ago and I could never mind.
Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the 2nd floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I can never
I
figure
don't
out how
know
to do
what the hell my
polls.
genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself.
Oh,
Colonel,
God.
don't worry.
Snake. Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I'm not in the emulator. Okay, hold on. How do you do a poll on Twitch? Somebody tell me. Oh man. Slash poll. I tried that there. Unrecognized command. Only affiliates can do it. Oh shit. Oh well then. I guess we're fucked there. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. Well, I suppose we'll stropple. Nah, I'm not that fussed, Cider, but no, I was gonna. Again, I kind of prefer the non-canon ending to Metal Gear. It was the first one I saw, admittingly, but we're probably gonna go for the canon one. Oh my god, more fucking dogs. See, it's all the shite because Meryl squeezed through here before, you know, and Snake's like too thick for that. Do the 1-2 spam. Okay, let's give it a try then. Okay, 1 for the gay ending, 2 for the not gay ending. All right, go for it. No spoilers. All right, we got a lot for the not gay ending. Oh, we got 1 for the gay ending. Hello, Master Gregster. Okay, yeah, we're going full heterosexual with the ending, I think. 3. Oh god, what's Snake into in that ending? Okay, I get the picture. We're gonna I'm gonna day my airman at the torture sequence, but I get the picture. We'll go for it. There's no invisible cloak. No, this is the first play. Oh wait, oh yeah, because that's when you're right. I suppose that's the other thing as well. When you go for the gay ending, you get the better item for the replay. You know, you get the stealth. Okay, not that the bandana isn't good, but you know, the stealth's way better. Right, Right, actually, see, before we continue, guys, I'm gonna look up the cardboard box locations right now. Because I don't know if I can get the second one right now, but I need to... I don't know why I can't remember this. Shit. Because if I wanted to, if I had the actual red box, I could go back to the heliport right now. I don't know, Marshall. See, when I was younger and with the stealth camouflage, it just felt so, like, kick-ass to cut about, you know. Okay, found in a level 1 room just up the stairs near floor 1 of the tank hangar. Okay. And cardboard B is found in the top level 4 room on B1. So cardboard box cardboard box 1 is here. I probably could have like waited until I could have probably got this quite easy with when there was no guards and when I was with Meryl, but yeah. What you got there? A cardboard box? Yeah, remember that trick or something like that, aye. I'm starting to remember how much of a pain in the arse emulating PS1 games really is. Heck, it's not too bad. It's a hell of a lot easier than emulating Saturn games anyway, let me tell you. Oh, bollocks. It's so useful that you didn't, you know, you don't get, you know, when enemies die, they just turn invisible, you know, unlike Metal Gear Solid 2. Right, we can't get pissed on anymore, but oh well.
Just a box.
The box killed you. The intro to Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, who's the guy who does the music for the Metal Gear games after this game? Harry Gregson Williams, was it? He does good shit, like Harry Gregson Williams. Right, we'll take the truck back the way actually once we get the PSG one. See, this is actually a pain in the arse because I'm trying to think. Yeah, they've I can't remember if there's more mines here, but there's certainly some cameras all over the shop. Let's see. Alright, look at this. Oh my god. I put out chaff. I can't use my mine detector. I can't remember a boss where the claymore mines are actually, like, useful. No, that's actually a lie. There is a boss where it gets where it's quite good. A surveillance camera? No kill run's impossible in this one. Thanks to these streams, I finally got around to rebuying the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. Had it on 360 back in the day, but sold it to a friend or the PS3. That's awesome, Leon. That's probably the best way to play the game, you know? Speaking of which, if I'm going to do Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, I'm going to have to figure out how. Like, am I going to emulate it? Or am I going to, like, buy the PC versions that's on, like, good old games? Excuse me, fucking hell. Right, here's the box, right? How did I miss this before? Hold on. What level of care do you need to get in here? Fucking what? Why did I not go in here when I first played this? When I was here before, like literally last night. Fucking fake fan right here. Shit. Yeah. I think, like, I suppose one thing about the HD collection, I didn't even know this until I played, I watched Digital Foundry's video on it, is that it's actually not a completely perfect port of the PS2 original. Because, like, there's actually some frame drops in the PS3 game, particularly on the tanker, you know, at the beginning of the game. at that point in the game when you're outside in the rain, you can actually find some frame drops. Oh, can I not go? No, wait, I can. Okay, cool. Or can I, actually? Is this the right way? Return to your positions. And that's why Konami needs to be bought by anybody, really. Right, this used to freak me the fuck out when I was younger. You actually go into this flooded thing here. I don't care how good this water effect is. If EA buys... Well, see, here's the thing. If EA buys Konami, at least surely they'll fucking yaze them, you know? They'll be like, right you lazy bastards. Get your arse in gear. Yazzie. What's that? Spawny. No. Actually, yeah, Marshall, did the HD collection just not have Ape Escape on it at all? Am I remembering that right? Because I know the HD collection has the subsistence version. Alright, here we go. Let's put on the green box and stay still for a bit.
Is this all there is to load? The nuclear warhead storage, huh?
Don't pay attention to the fact that this box is breathing, apparently. If they get bought by anyone, they can at least get ported or remade for PC. Yeah, I mean, again, you know, it's like, literally, I don't want any more buyouts, okay, guys? I don't like the idea of the video game industry just becoming this thing where everything is owned by, like, 2 or 3 companies, alright? But when it comes to Konami, again, I'm just like, fucking day it. Like, I know Konami makes enough money on their own doing their own bullshit, right? But I don't care, okay? I want to see them do shit that I'm interested in, alright? I didn't get the PSG one. Fuck. I beat you to it, Cider. Alright, let's go. Let's just take the fucking thing back to the heliport. I don't know if Capcom would...
Is this all there is to load? For the heliport.
Again, Marshall, I don't want any of these companies, especially the Japanese ones, okay? I'm far too attached to, like, all the Japanese publishers out there, you know? Who've been around since, like, before I was born, making games and shit, you know? As soon as all them go away, I'm out, pretty much, you know? Close that. Capcom could buy Konami. I don't think they could, actually. If Jeff Keighley's tweet is to be believed, Konami is actually worth more than Capcom, Square, and Sega. Which doesn't make any sense. Bandai Namco is worth, like, way more than all of them, okay? Like, Bandai Namco is, like, easily the biggest third-party publisher in Japan, you know? Because it's interesting, because we tend to, like, forget Namco, you know? Like, obviously, they are absolutely in league with, like, Square, Capcom, Sega, and all that, but I don't think they have as many, like, hard-hitting franchises as the others, you know? Also, Sunrise. What's Sunrise? Konami has done bugger all for like 7 years. Exactly, you know? It's like, I'm still waiting for the redemption arc. I want the redemption arc to happen so badly, you know? I'll forgive you, Konami. Alright? I mean, Sega lost a bunch of their top guys and they're still doing okay. You can do it too. Taito could buy Konami. Oh god, is Taito still a thing? I know Konami bought Hudson Soft. I remember when that happened. Oh my god! Oh shit! Fucking hell! Cider! Oh fuck! It's like you guys are distracted me. You're distracting me. That's why I keep forgetting to go for this fucking sniper rifle. Oh god. Should we get the digital camera while we're there? We might as well. Yeah, you're right, Marshall. They bought Hudson Soft just to shut them down, basically. Taito is owned by Square. Wait, is that right? I didn't know that. Chock-a-block with Nikita missiles. Snake, why haven't you got this? I'm working on it. Look, I know Meryl's back in that cold place bleeding out, but I'm getting distracted, alright? Wow, I did not know that. I don't think Square Enix does anything with Taito. At least Konami has actually done decent stuff with Hudson Soft. You know, we had like the TurboGrafx Mini, and we had the you know, Bomberman's had a couple of games as well. Oh, I've not noticed that before. Hold on. Smoke these fags here. Can I go out here? Below the no smoking sign. Taito Arcade still exists, and does that Taito... Alright, okay. I did not know that. I did not know Square Enix bought the Space Invaders, guys. That's interesting. Weird to think Taito will have arcades, but not Sega. Yeah, indeed, man.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Fuck. I just hope Sega are able to get back in once if the pandemic is gone for good. I don't think that'll happen personally, Marshall. I mean, it's such a sad thing to say, right? But, like, I don't think there's any growth in the arcade scene in Japan, especially after a pandemic, because it was always, like, kind of on the decline for years, even before the pandemic. Like, it was obviously still a big moneymaker, because I think arcades in Japan are genuine, like, popular hangout places or places you would take like a date, you know? Whereas over here, they're kind of just like a place for nerds, you know? But yeah, I can't see them getting back into it, and it really sucks. I think we'll just see Club Sega and Yakuza games from now on, you know? Hi, what's the best way to play MGS 1, 2, 3 with a PlayStation 3 without an illegal emulator? Well, you can't play MGS 4. Virgil van Dijk. You can't play Metal Gear Solid 4 otherwise, but original hardware, either that or go on Good Old Games and buy them there. Sega stuck to arcades because they had a large market share. Now that they've lost that, getting back into it wouldn't take too much effort. And again, the thing I'll always say, Objective, is that I hope that AM2 and AM1 as well, because they're there as well, I hope that they go more into console gaming. They kind of have to, you know? So hopefully this just means we see more console games from Sega, you know? Fuck. Oh, that thing can't hit me. Oh god, I keep forgetting about Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 getting delisted. Shit. Okay, if you don't have a PS3, you're gonna have to play them on PS2 or 360. Sega does seem to have invested more in console games recently, so that should cushion the impact, yeah. Like, I just hope AM2 goes back to, like, supporting Virtua Fighter full time, you know? Because we haven't really seen that yet. Like, not in this sort of, like, pro Street Fighter 5 era that we live in, where, you know, a fighting game comes out and it doesn't just come out, you know? It has to be, like, supported for, like, years to come, you know what I mean? And we're kind of seeing it with Ultimate Showdown, but I'm pretty sure most would agree we want to see it with a brand new VF game. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here. I haven't died yet in this playthrough. Guys, there's fucking nuclear warheads in here. Why are you shooting at me? Shut the fuck up, Saida. Alright, so how fluid are the illegal emulators? I mean, this has been okay so far, and I'm not even playing on the best emulator, apparently. So, yeah. I'm sure it's okay. I haven't played MGS 2 and 3 on emulator yet, but I probably will, unless I go for the GOG versions. It's alright if it's alright, Leon. You don't, like, you just, like, continue where you are. It's not like you go back to your last save. I do have a PS3, yeah, but I don't have any equipment to hook it up to my, to here, basically. They could probably continue to make House of the Dead arcade games. Worst case scenario, they can make it a console series like Namco did with Ridge Racer and Ace Combat. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm sure Sega will still make arcade games, you know. But, like all the other companies, their focus is going to be on console first now. Hi, Spawnley. I need a Dazzle. I don't have a Dazzle anymore. Right, is there a ration here I could pinch? Oh man, I've been streaming for an hour so far. Shit. Is it worth buying used PS3 for the MGS saga? I don't know for Vigil. It depends on how much into video games you are, I would say, because Metal Gear is obviously a very, like, historical series, and is definitely worth experiencing if you're that into the hobby. So, if there's any series out there where it's quote-unquote worth it, I feel like it's fair to say it is, yeah. Oh god, excuse me. Hello, Link Marasamus. Oh yeah, I forgot that you could still make cabinets and sell them to other companies. Pretty much, yeah. Like, you know, I mean, Capcom still makes, you know, arcade games and shit. You know, Street Fighter V goes to arcades. At least I think it does. I'm assuming Street Fighter V's in arcades. Surely it is, right? Alright, you little card. Moan then. Oh my god, these controls are not inverted. Ahead of its time. Oh, sugar. I don't think this is the optimal place to fire from, actually. Fuck you, sniper. Okay, die as a Pam time. Sod this. Let's get a bit closer. Someone's just volleyed. I'm a bit busy. Hold on, I'll see. I'll check who's just volleyed me in a bit. I need the drugs. I want the drugs. Come on, Sniper Wolf, expose yourself. Doing this fight with the bandana on is fucking hilarious, by the way. You're just waiting for my fucking drugs to wear off, aren't you? I see your breath. Right, two more hits, come on. Oh man, she gonna... I need the drugs. There we go. Oh, ran out of fucking bullets there. When I play a game and I'm particularly, like, invested and have to concentrate, I lick my lips a lot. And they get all chafy, so I have to put this shit on. Hello, Killbreeze. Alright, who volleyed me there, actually? Hold on. Thank you, bite my thumb. I bite my thumb. I'm lick my lips. Add you streaming through my speakers in my... You live in Glasgow. I want the drugs. Shinkawa did that in her artwork. Oh dear. Does Sniper Wolf breathe for her skin like? First try. Well, I did do it first try. I lost a lot of health, but I did do it first try, so yeah. Morning, Cool Breeze. Don't know if I said that yet. Morning. I'm still on the Coke Zero. It's the middle of the week, Cool Breeze. I'm not going to drink in the middle of the week unless I'm on holiday. Chapstick ASMR. Who is in your Twitch picture, by the way? It's an anime character. It's me! Can you not tell? I think I've told this story before, but that picture was actually drawn by my best friend who does like a bit of artwork. We were FaceTiming each other pretty much every once in a while during the pandemic, and he phoned me one night, and I was completely pissed, and I was listening to like J-pop or whatever, and I'm like, oh, konnichiwa, desu, you know, and I was just like that, and he took fucking screenshots of me doing all this anime idol shit, and then he coloured them in and sent me them, and I'm like, oh, cheers, pal. But I really liked them, so now they're my profile. Right. Let's get going. In general, would you say that the Sega Ages games are a definitive addition to play those games? For the most part, Cool Breeze, but I think it depends. Phantasy Star, 100%. Some of them I would say have slightly better versions. Not that any of them are bad. A lot of them are, in fact, all of them really are really good. Well, tough, Lelia. Virtua Racing, 100%. That was a big one for them. Like, let me think. What's another one that I really like? Like, don't listen to Sonic fans, by the way. The Sega Ages versions of 1 and 2 are excellent, but Sonic fans will completely brush them aside because they're not the Christian Whitehead versions. So, if you want to play those games, definitely pick those up. See, Cider literally did it. Literally did it. Alright, here is Sniper Wolf's blood. Right, we're going for the non-gay ending, so better prepare my arm for this.
Don't move!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly. You are a fool to come back here.
Hello, game guy. I don't think I said yeah or no. You'll find out.
Lady Sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my...
What the fuck was that noise? I don't remember that.
special prey. Got it. I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill
Yeah, Izuka had more to do with like Sonic Mania than people like to give him credit for. He literally moved to the US to like help work on that game while Sonic Mania was being made, Sonic Forces was being made in Japan, you know? He jumped ship and he knew what he was doing pretty much. I didn't either, Marshall, but once you kind of start using it, you kind of can't not have it. Like if you go back to the older games without the drop dash, you're just like, Like, if anything, that's the thing that makes me worried about Sonic Frontiers the most. Like, I'm wondering how much Iizuka, if at all, is involved with it, you know? Because I don't think he's involved in development at all anymore. He's kind of just like this. He's still the face of Sonic Team, but he doesn't have much say in how it's made now.
The man who stole my birthright. Me?
Plus, he and Hoshino, the other person from Sega who helped with Mania, are the only ones in Sonic Team that indirect. Yeah, exactly. Objective, yeah.
Long years, finally, the two of us meet.
Oh, I've not played that yet. Cool Breeze, actually. I think I downloaded it, but I don't think I... Wait, I'm having a brain fart here. That's definitely a Sega Ages game, right? That was released worldwide.
I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Jerry, bye, Lily up.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
Oh, she has a card.
Put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
I didn't doubt you. I literally was reading that, alright.
Definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands.
Oh god, it is, T. Is that an emulator thing, or has that always been like that?
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested.
Why is Virtua Racer praised so much? It looks very bare bones. Pretty much because that was like one of the, like, shortly after Virtua Fighter was like one of the first 3D games. Alright, that's why it looks like that, because it's like from 93 or something. Or maybe 92.
I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Does it still hold up today? It's a fun little game, like, I prefer games like Sega Rally or Daytona. But, you know, again, it's the best way to play is on Switch, for sure.
Meryl. Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, Carrier Boy?
Why'd he call us Carrier Boy?
So, Metal Gear is armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous. But if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are.
Oh boy.
If it becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength.
I've never seen Ocelot go on about rapid fire
Press the
before.
select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know. Snake, it's been a long time since you saved your game.
Oh.
So what? If your
Fuck.
body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over.
I forgot about
You
this.
really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up? I'm going to run a high voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay. Let's get started.
Mon then.
Okay, here we go.
Get clipping ready. Okay, that's easy.
How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished.
I've not safe stayed or anything. Oh shit.
Still okay?
Oh man,
Want me to go
I'm gonna
on?
fail.
Can you take one more?
I don't think I can. It's cold in here.
You're a strong man.
Right, we're saving.
That's enough for now, I think. You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Infanteries project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely saving after this.
Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief?
Right.
What a stench.
You get some good, like, codec calls in here. So, first of all, where is I? Oh, I haven't even called Otacon yet.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth camouflage, that is.
I have a favor to ask. I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Okay, I know it. It's close. I'll be there right away.
Thanks.
The original line was that it was the French that first thought of using electric shocks for torture, and Snake's responds that he's seen a lot of French movies but never heard that before. It was cut to just, but I've never heard that before, when it was released in the US. Then in later versions they cut Snake's lines too. Why did they cut it then?
Snake, are you okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse, believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact us anytime. It's always nice to hear that you're alright. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
Maybe they found out it was false. Dear oh dear.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
Okay, we saved, we're good.
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need-to-know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see?
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about.
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the genome army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
I'm sorry.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah.
I'll save her.
Thanks.
Right, I think if I call him again... What does Master say at this point again?
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big four. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist.
If you actually take too long, if you don't phone Otacon, then the ninja will actually come and like get you, you know. Is there anybody else I can speak to? I saw that. Right, I think, yeah, in fact, you know what, let's...
Yeah, I caught a cold. That witch. She took my clothes.
So yeah, that's Johnny right there. I'm gonna save again, actually, real quick. Hello, Hedo Shoto. Yeah, it's an emulator. I believe you just have to survive a certain number of sessions. Yeah, you do. Because after like 2 or 3... I think that dialogue is supposed to tell you that... Aye, this is the same prick that you dogged on. Who had his arse blurred it. It's like 3 or 5 depending on the version. Oh man. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do one more. I shouldn't practice. I'm gonna wear myself out. Is it bad that my credit card spending is average? Fucking hell, Cool Breeze. What are you buying? Maybe I should get the donations set up. What do you work as, and did you go to uni? I worked for DARPA, and no, I didn't go to uni.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over.
I saved.
There are no continues, my friend. I fought wars in Afghanistan, Mozambique, Eritrea, and Chad. Among the Mujahideen guerrillas, I was known and feared as Shalashaska. I was trained by the Russian GRU. I am not like one of those KGB
Yeah, all this is true. What country is MGS5 set in again?
It's a sport.
You're all just a bunch of sadists.
Don't confuse me with those uniformed fools. Well, shall we begin? Okay, here we go.
Ah, my fucking air.
How did you like that?
Oh no, this is not good. I'm gonna day my ear, man. It's cold in here, that's why it sucks. I should put my heating on.
enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Fucking hell.
Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
I can't tell you what I do, Hoto. I work for DARPA. My name is Donald Anderson. Oh no, not one more, not one more. Oh fuck.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
Sadly. Right, please get some diarrhea, Johnny. Get diarrhea.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake.
I've been tapping
I'll
buttons.
increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the benzodrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
What?
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
My vibration isn't on, so...
Okay, here I go. How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
Dialogue's a little bit different if you submit it to the torture.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, this is a good call.
Myself. That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No.
Oh, this music.
Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
Fucking hell, objective.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yep.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yep. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while. And Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No. We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
We'll see about that. Right, I'm needing a pish. Be right back. Right, I just bunged a heating on there. See, when I end this stream, go and somebody mind me to go to the shop and top up my lecky and my gas. Because I'm going to forget. I will forget. Oh, he's got some diarrhea. And he's a way to destroy that toilet. Thanks for saving me, Snake. You really did me a Metal Gear song. Hello, Charlie Milk Liquor. Good gin.
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
It's me.
How late am I planning on streaming? I don't know, just when I fancy it, really.
Hurry, get me out of here.
It's going pretty good.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up!
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal.
There's a lot more rough in Twin Snakes.
Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
Yeah, it's the DERPA chief.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with the security.
Okay, I got another one of those 1-2 things you like to do, guys. Okay, press 1 if Otacon watches hentai. Alright, and 2 if he doesn't.
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Oh, and I wonder what you use that handkerchief for, eh?
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all
No, it's nothing like Fanta.
Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked.
Used handkerchief, okay. Why do you think it gives off such a strong scent, you know?
Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed.
Alright,
Oh, jeez. He's coming
Otacon watches the weird squid stuff. What? Splatoon? Okay, so you can do one of 2 things here. Either you can hide under the bed and make Johnny look like an arsehole, or you can do this. That you have to be very precise about, and it took me a while to... I knew that you could use the ketchup to, like, do this. But I used to not know how to use it, so aye. You can also kill Johnny here, by the way, if you get his neck. That'll, like, make a time paradox, you know? So, I don't think we want to. This is a little better anyway. Doug, what if I told you work for the Japanese intelligence agency? I can't speak Japanese. So, must be not that hard to get hired by them, like. Kojima Agency. Is that what that's called? Right. Now then. I think that's gonna I think that camera is gonna shoot us, is it no? Aye, so...
So, you figured out what I had in mind, huh?
I can't believe it actually worked.
I changed my username because of a couple of streamers that have the word milk in their names, and I can't change it for another 2 months. What you all about that milk for, Charlie? Do you watch a lot of hentai too? Do we go for... I can't be arsed getting the camera, really. I sawed it. Sawed it, let's just go for the field. How come there's no bits option here? Because I am very poor Charlie, basically. Also, actually, not really. I'm very lazy. I don't know how Twitch works, alright? I don't know what bits are. What, like, for Nintendo and Sega? Oh, actually, can you know... Ah, you can see the mines with a thermal. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that! Cider, you were just gonna let that blow up, weren't you? I know you're still here, alright? You were just gonna let that blow up and laugh when it blew up. Well, fuck you.
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
There was an even better option where Twitch would give you like 10 bits for one ad. Like, what even are bits? Are they just like Twitch's currency or something? Fuck. I nearly crapped myself there. You were so hoping I'd forget. Ah, I bet you did. Well, fuck you, alright? It kills you instantly as well, doesn't it? Like, I can imagine not knowing about that, your first time playing this, you know, you went for all that torture, you were just like, ah! Oh, who's just bullied? Ah, Milk Charlie Liquor, there you go. There's a lovely follow notification for you. Right. Fuck. That's not the only one I have. I only have 2 follow notifications. I've been meaning to get some more, actually. I have a few in mind that I would like, but yeah, that's the, that's 1 of 2 right now. 100 bits is $1 to the streamer, basically just donations, but Twitch get money too as you pay more than the value of the bit. Okay, so is bits literally just a way for Twitch to make more money off of donations? Like, if you have, like, if you can donate directly, the streamer gets more money. Is that how it works? %100% goes to the streamer, okay. I don't really have any plans to do that just yet, Charlie Milk. But, you know, never say never, I suppose. I'm gainfully employed and I like to do this for fun and I want to, like, sort of keep it that way, you know? No, I just misleaf? I think you did, I mean, I could trigger it right now. Like, for all of you thirsty folk out there, hold on, I could trigger it. Let's see here. How do I do this again? Widgets, alert box. Can never figure out how to use this. Hold on. Sorry about this. Is this it? No, that's Ichiban. I kind of like that follow alert more, but the other one's pretty good too, you know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Maybe I could make that like a friggin' donation goal. I'll just play that constantly. Patented RGG Brit. I can't remember who said it, but it was like, you know those comments that like to tell a sort of story where it's like Negotiate at RGG said to his team, okay, we want Like a Dragon to have the best breast physics ever, and the team was a little bit hard of hearing. Best bread physics? Okay. And then they made that cutscene, so... Well, someone with the same name just followed you. I know! What a coinky-dink, eh? Right, back to the game. Right. So yeah, like I said before, I didn't get the camera. Is it worth, actually? Is it actually worth going to B2 here? Because there's a few... I think there's one or two, like, level 6 things here. Fuck it, let's go for it. But yeah, I have an idea that I want to use for a follow alert. How many of you guys watch Bottom? You know, like Rick Mail, Adrian Edmondson. Anybody in here watch that? Oh, the body art. Ooh. I don't know how useful that is, but I'll get it anyway. Fuck it. Fuck this. Could use that body armor right now, actually. Camera's in. Yeah, I remember where the camera is, game guy. I just couldn't be arsed to go get it. Half's damage. It'll probably... Why did I come down here? Shit. Thank you, Rez. I like how the devs made this place feel, for the most part, like an actual place that you would work. Military base, aye. Where you're constantly being watched with a gun or your shooter. Right. No need to go back into the ladies' room. That guy goes for a pish more than I do. Right. The dogs will not bother us anymore now that we're using Sniper Wolf's used handkerchief. I think I can safely say that I've never done that with stun grenades before. I wasn't actually aware that stun grenades would put the dogs out of commission for a while. It makes sense. Aye, they love me now, like. Then you follow that Twitter account, Can You Pet the Dog? Where they just show pictures of like dogs in games and then just say whether or not you can pet them. Can you pet the dogs here? You can kill them. And you can get peed on by them, but can you pet them? I got the gist, Marshall, don't worry. Oh yeah, I had this working already. The analog stick, but it's a bit shite using the analog stick when you can only move in 8 directions. Oh fuck. Is there any more? Nah, we're good. Right, there are certain points in this game, by the way, if you take photographs of them, you'll get like ghosty pictures of the devs, and the pool of blood with Meryl's pool of blood is one of them. Another one is the tip of Rex's railgun. I can't actually say the rest without spoiling. Fuck.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
God damn it, you already made us watch this.
I was fooled. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing.
The police notes poster in Icon's office. Alright, okay.
Please save yourself.
Yeah, the other one is, I'll just say it, fuck it, Vulcan Raven's, you know, gun.
Don't forget me.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way.
It's too early to be playing this song.
Closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
It's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
We're doing this with the power of friendship.
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I just...
I guess it's in the genes.
Genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather.
This conversation is important.
As assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
Actually, hold on.
What was that?
Oh,
Wasn't that the name of a character
Where?
New York, I think.
in Police Notes?
I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Guys, call me crazy, but I think Naomi's full of shit. And I think Master knows. Right, off to the communication towers. Right, how far am I going to play to tonight? Usually once I hit the 2-hour mark, I start thinking about when I'm gonna stop. But I feel like I've got a lot of juice left in the tank now. Right, I think I want to... Yeah, I remember this. Oh, fuck off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, don't forget, don't miss that. Oh, I forgot actually. Shit. That fucking minigame. And then we go up the world's tallest fucking tower. before disc 2. It seems ambitious, but I suppose we'll see. I want to go for a wee walk later, but we'll whatever.
Snake, that's the door to the walkway. It won't open, even if I use the card. Huh? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Do you know something? That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside. Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do? It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside.
Speedrun glitch.
You can't open it from the inside?
What's that like?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
Yeah, I think if it's you get shot hugging this door... Oh, really? Alright, that would actually skip a fair bit then. Oh. We have to make it to the 17th floor. That's where Yondazu is being held. And we've got a boss with Liquid Snake. I know many of you think we actually fight Liquid Snake when he's in a big helicopter, but that's not true. He actually rips off his top, and so do we, and we start fighting. Actually, you do that in this game. Alright, we're just about out of bullets. Do you even have to shoot these guys? Can you not just run right past them at all? Nah, that's... It's a pain in the tits if I do that. Actually, it's damn good that I picked up that body armor. I don't think I would have made that. Shit. Alright, quite like this conversation here.
The walkway door won't open, huh?
Wait a minute, Snake. According to these satellite photos that Mei Ling got, it looks as if there's a walkway on the roof as well.
You can take that to the other side, too.
Be careful, Snake.
Snake, you'll have to use the walkway up.
Where's the conversation where it's like I made it to the roof? Because Snake's all puffed out, basically, for all that smoking that he does.
Use your throw move on the...
Oh, aye, you could use a throw move, couldn't you? That probably would be no bad. Alright, I guess we're not allowed to see that. You won't see anything in particular from Nintendo Direct tomorrow. The prediction that I'm going with is... Hold on, I'm needing a piss. Be right back. Okay, back. So, coincidence, Orin? So, what was I going to say there? The prediction I'm going to go with is that we're going to see some Atlas stuff, alright? I think we're going to see the switch port of 13 Sentinels I just rimmed. That's going to get a trailer. We already know it's coming, but it'll get a trailer to help promote it, you know? That game really needs it. But the real Atlas draw is going to be, they're going to announce that Midnight Channel collection, which is the bundle of Persona 4 Arena and Persona 4 Golden for the Switch. Persona 4 is going to come to Switch tomorrow, and everybody is going to go on Twitter and talk about how Sega is getting bought by Nintendo. That's my prediction.
I made it to the roof.
You must be exhausted, Snake.
It was no big deal.
Snake, I'm monitoring you closely. Your heart rate is elevated and your breathing is shallow.
What's the matter, Snake? You out of shape from all that dog mushing? Then climb down and proceed north.
Aye, Snake's not impressed there, like. Right. I always hated this fucking rope bit. I don't make snarky tweets, Cool Breeze. The fuck you talking about? I'm very sensible on Twitter.
Damn. I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to
So I think you actually have to go all the way back down to the bottom of the tower if you didn't pick up the rope.
If I stay here, I'm finished.
I don't know if see anything of Prime 4. I don't know. I mean, a Nintendo Direct's always a good time, you know? It's a bit shite, actually, because tomorrow PSO2 is getting, like, a big update, and I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. I'm probably not going to stream on Friday because of it, to be honest, guys. Like, we'll see, I suppose, but... yeah.
Here's how to repel. Press the X button to jump away from the wall.
I need to be reminded of this.
Press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from the Hind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
No, J-Dot, a new region isn't coming tomorrow, but there is going to be some, like, new content. Ah, fuck that ration. You pretty much just hold down. You pretty much just hold down and X to repel here. There we go. Now, you need to use... Well, you don't need to do this, but... You can use, like, C4 to open this up, if need be. There we go. Right, this was always like... This was always like a weird thing, this, right? Because there's a bunch of dudes over there ready to shoot you. And they can shoot quite long, unfortunately, so... Oh my god, that's definitely the most annoying thing about using the PSG-1, is that... Oh my god, it's how much you just get off target. I think some more come, do they know? Nah, we're good. Cool. I feel like I'm low on supplies here. Damn Geon soldiers are no joke at shooting, at least. They're no joke at shooting. They can't see for shit, though. The stinger. Right, we're not allowed to go up just yet. I know, it's fucking busted. I always loved the atmosphere of the communication tower in this game, you know? Like, just the sound and the sort of... I remember appreciating the sort of, like, darkness at the corner there, you know? I don't know why that's so upsetting for Snake here, by the way. I could make that jump, you know? Or hang down there and get down without too much difficulty. Come on, you fuck, Snake.
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even...
I'm not gonna stoop to that level, alright?
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you. Do you think love can bloom, even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
One thing I always thought was funny is that in Twin Snakes, Otacon throughout the whole game has his like twisted ankle, and he doesn't really in this, you know? Aye, I've seen that clip, Charlie. I don't want to say it because I'll fuck it up and use a lot of laugh at me. Use a lot of clip it and use a lot of tweet it to Lemmy, then Lemmy will start like talking about me. Fuck, of course. Oops. Purple burglar alarm. 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 I agree, Adam. Yeah, it wasn't too good. Actually, this is a... You can just use your fucking stinger, but I should probably save the missiles. Hello, Tama. No bad yourself. Hello, Kuro. You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most famous black projects. How did you know that? Little MGS1, to me, that was my favorite, best one. Yeah, I was talking about this in the last stream. Like, I think MGS2 is my favorite, personally. Oh, man. I could be doing with some fucking ration. Cliche, but 3 is my favorite. Your cider, 3 is my least favorite. Okay, and it's not because I don't like it, alright? It's just because last place has to go to somewhere, and I just for some reason put 3 there. 3's fucking brilliant, but I just kind of like the other ones more. I mean, we're talking about only the first 4, by the way. I've never played 5. I'm not really fussed about it.
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you? I'm you. I'm your shadow. What? Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Aye, 4 was the one with the B&Bs, yeah. They were pretty cool, I thought, you know? They were kind of like, obviously the animals were kind of like rehashes of, well, the boss battles themselves weren't rehashes, but the animals in that, you had like, what was it? Crying Wolf, why is that the only one I'm thinking? Raging Fuck, what were they called again? Shite. Good. Crying wolf, laughing octopus or something? Laughing octopus, yeah. Raging raven and what was the other one? Screaming mantis, that's it, yeah. I mean, that's always one of the key points, I think, of do I not need to put chaff out, by the way? Why do I remember that? Well, I'll have Natasha tell me, in fact.
Your best chance is to hit him while he is circling. When his nose isn't pointed at you, that is your opening. Shove a stinger missile up his butt.
I forgot about that. Right. I always distinctly remember that this fucking thing takes 15 stinger missiles. That was nothing, Snake. What I thought was epic was going back to Shadow Moses. Yeah, that whole section. Careful of spoilers, Tama. Okay, but yeah, that whole section was banging. I feel like 4's, like, underappreciated, personally. Oh god, what do I do when he says eat this, by the way? There's something I'm supposed to do when he says eat this, and I can't remember what. I remember me and my best pal, we struggled like fuck to beat this boss. I actually remember this was the first thing I saw after like beating the demo, because he had the demo of the game and we played the shit out of it, and I showed up to his house one day and he was at this part, so I skipped like a big chunk of the game, like. But yeah, because he was stuck on this bit, but he managed to like finish it while I was there. Basically, just another word for a Cobra member name plus Foxhound member. Yeah, there was like there was Foxhound, there was Dead Cell, there was the Cobras, and there was the B&Bs. I think the Cobras were the coolest, personally. You know. Ordinary Games made a 4-hour video about how Metal Gear Solid 4 is pretty solid. Okay, that's cool, but, you know, I don't need a YouTuber to tell me what I like. Fuck off. Oh, God.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Feels like a bit snarky there, eh? Probably is. Shit. I think it's like the second time I've died, or what? Honorable Sudoku there, Ducky. What's Honorable Sudoku? Third? Is it the third? I can't even mind. Done yourself. Alright. Is that like art of like honorable suicide in Japan? Is that what it was called? Sudoku? No, it was called something different, wasn't it? Remember, I watched a video about that, by the way. I don't know how I got to it. YouTube algorithm is a funny thing, but in Japan, they used to make like that into shows, you know? Like, if it was like, if a high-ranking officer in the Japanese government at the time, you know, he dishonored himself and he had to like kill himself, there would literally be like a crowd of people that came to watch him die, you know? It's fucking messed up. Oh, thank you, Tama. Harakiri. That sounds a bit more from what I recall, yeah. Like, I think Sudoku, and yeah, I think the fucking number game. Yeah, that's right enough objective, I suppose. Watching public execution's always been a thing, apparently. Okay, is he... Oh, he's about to go eat this. He's about to go eat this. What do I do? What do I do? Let me equip my rations, that's what I'll do. Do I have to go up here? Or do I have to stay away from there? I can't mind. I suppose I'll learn. Hold on. Okay, I wasn't supposed to go up there. Alright, now he's all quiet for a bit. Right. No more rations, let's go. How many more hits is that? Like 6 or something? I don't know about that, Kuro. Like, the Hind D is a pretty formidable thing. Come on, Liquid. I tried. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Stop hiding! What is this, a stealth game? Oh man, the boss after this. I'm screwed. Right, that's like 3 more hits. Oh, for fuck's sake, Liquid. Ah, just 2 more, just 2 more. But I think I'm only good for 1 more. Oh, that should have hit. 7 more missiles, come on. Oh yeah, he's not quite dead yet. Right, I think you live no matter where you go. I think. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Snake just doesn't die there for some reason. Sniper Wolf is gonna fuck me up.
smell. Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
That was hot, Snake. You could have at least had the decency to fill your health up to full.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Oh yeah, this bit.
So?
Fuck.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Believe you can flip the guys and then choke them. Can you? Let's, we'll definitely save before we're done here. So there's nothing left to get up here, is there? No, we're good. Better stock up on rations. Wet rations! This is gonna be bad, man. I don't have any rations. Oh, fuck, it shot me. Mints. It's pretty hard not to get hit at this bit, Adam. I think I said already, but you can actually stinger missile these guys. Can I stun them, actually? Can I use stun grenades? Well, even if I stun them, I can't shoot them when they're on the ground, which is lame. The game knows. The game knows. What's in here, actually? Can I go back the way? I'm gonna go back the way, see if I can find any, like, rations or that. Yes, Tama, I did. I had the chat vote if we should go for the gay ending or the not gay ending, and everybody voted the not gay ending, you know. So that's what we went for. And I've said, well, yeah, Cider didn't they? Alright, fair enough. And I think I've said before, I do prefer the bad ending in this game. You know, I'm just gonna keep saying that, you know. Error ration. Oh yeah, you don't normally get to go around this bit, do you? Right, that's one ration. Oh fuck. I want more. It's better than the Twin Snakes. What's better than the Twin Snakes? It looks like we don't have time for a love scene. Mind spoilers, by the way. I know I just potentially gave one there, but yeah. Be better than me. Right, I think there's a couple of rations I can get in here. I'm not even at full health, Tay. Is there no yen up here I can get? No. No, I have no rations. Well, yeah, that's objectively better, Adam. Like, we were talking about it back and forth, but yeah, I'm not... I do like Twin Snakes, you know. Bastard! Why do they have time to put these fucking cameras everywhere? Why do I talk like this whenever I'm upset? This game hurts my feelings. I'm about to run out of chaff grenades as well, fuck. Right, there's one here, I know that. No, there isn't. It's back in the thingy. This is a... I'm surprisingly paranoid right now. What the fuck was that noise? Some dog's hungry. They had time to install cameras but not mop up the blood. Nah, they probably saw it as like a little emotional blow to Snake, if I had to guess. A while ago, I read a fan theory that Twin Snakes is the VR that Raiden went through, and the original is what actually happened. That seems like an interesting way to look at it. Ah. So they tried to make it up for Raiden, okay. Yeah, because it's funny, because there's a lot of things in the Twin Snakes that's a bit over-sensationalized, isn't it? Like, especially the cutscenes and all that, so I can actually see that. That is interesting. Okay. That's only 2 rations, no, 3 rations. Okay, that should be fine, because I think some of the other ones are going to respawn by the time I get there. Cheery bye, Marshall. Have a good sleepy. I think we are gonna at least get to disc 3, guys. Disc 3, fucking hell. It's not that long. Yeah, I was wanting to wrap up before 10 and go to the shop, but fuck that. Who gives a shit? Diazepam, I'll take that, thank you. Hello, Oren, I'm not pishing. VR missions disc. I've never, like, they released that as a full game, didn't they, Adam? The VR missions. I never fucked with any of that. Like, I've never played those, like, specific versions. Actually, I tell a lie. I think a friend of mine had it, and I remember like struggling because he was like really far in the game, and it was just like pain in the tits to get through some of those missions. Yeah, like the actual dedicated game that the VR missions came on, you know, like there are some like fairly easy VR missions in this game, but they did release a full game surrounding it, you know. Why is my... Just a minute, guys. I've just thought of something that I want to do. Be right back. I'm not pissing, don't worry. You guys ever had fun with canned air before, okay? The possibility... It's changed my life, canned air. And my left analog stick is a bit iffy. I'm going to try and scoosh air into it and see what happens. I might wreck my controller, but oh well. That's not made anything better. That's not made it better at all. Yeah, well, canned air is still really fun. Okay. Give me that ration. Right, is that 5 ration? That's 5 ration. If we see another one, I will take one, obviously. I don't remember most being an issue. I don't remember most being an issue. I think mainly just the weapon missions that aren't stance shooting. Again, I do just remember struggling a lot, you know. But whatever, it was like a million years ago. Right, we are maxed the fuck out on rations. It was all worth it. Gee, that was the weight limit. Fucking hell, Snake.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
This is one of the best lines in the game.
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator...
Oh god, this is terrifying actually. This scared the shit out of me. Because again, I saw this after the demo.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake. Now die!
The joke's on you. Because the friggin' stealth camouflage effect is glitched. Right. It's not letting me break any necks, arseholes. There, I broke his neck. Sweet. Sweet. All right, cool. I know the music, yeah. All right, here we go now. And it never fucking ends. Right, I gotta pish again, but I'm gonna see if I can do this. No, in fact, I definitely won't be able to. I'm going for a pish for a bit. As if I wasn't pishing enough already, I've got some new liquid. Look, it's Volvic! Volvic with a touch of watermelon. Sugar-free, bitches! Right. Okay. Love how they have a panicked Otacon. I know. Hideo must have been proud of that. Oh, why is the game giving me PSG-1 ammo? Shit. Right. It's This might sound weird, but the snowfield is like one of my favorite areas in the game. I don't know, it's just kind of creepy and... yeah. Never noticed those tree sprites before. Alright, not so much this fight, mind you, but... alright. So, I don't know if this is a... I don't know if this is a myth, right? We'll see in a minute. There's a tree in this field. Me and my friend would always try to go under the tree.
Snake, are you okay?
Can you actually use a Nikita
Are
here?
there any other stealth
I don't think I've ever done that before.
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
You can.
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're
Okay, well let's try this then.
No, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
Fuck.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Right, I'm sure I must have done it before, but you know, fuck it, let's give it a go. Okay, so we're gonna cheese it over here where she can't hit us. Okay. Okay, so there must be like a walkway for the Nikitas. Hello. Yeah, dancing bear. Bastard. I probably have done it before, Cider, but it doesn't like, it's not one of those facts that I guess like sticks with me, you know? I think because, even though I am moaning about it, this is quite an epic fight. Hello? Hello? There we go. Yeah, the sniping can be annoying, like. I don't think Otacon would appreciate this too much, you know? At least fight her with honor, but no. Fuck it. See, to be honest, you probably could, like, use the sniper rifle and have her beat by now. This has taken a wee while, but again, fuck it. It's a lot less frustrating, isn't it? Is there a way to get up from over here? There is. Smashing. And it is a sad cutscene after this. Probably the saddest in the game, I think. Is Sniper Wolf's, like, death. It's that fucking music. Like, it's called Enclosure, okay? What? You can listen to it on YouTube. It's such a sad song, and I hate it. Snake's like, didn't give him the sniper duel he deserved. Oh god. Deep cut. What's she aiming at? You can't hit me for their head. Oh man, I feel like I cheated so bad. Oh, this fucking cutscene. Maybe if I drink enough Volvic, I'll need to go for a piss again.
Waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating.
You would have made a good speedrunner, Hind.
I am one shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield.
What do wolves have to do with Turkey?
On the battlefield.
Ah, fuck this music!
Firings and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life.
It's like, it's such a blatant fucking sob story, but it gets me, you know?
I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside.
I don't know if it's the music, I don't know if it's nostalgia, but yeah, this is the saddest bit in the game, man.
And pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting
Otacon's not even here yet.
You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
I did not use the rocket launcher. She's lung shot. Okay, do you see her covered in ash? You see Bitsy Sniper Wolf scattered across the snowfield? No. I didn't need to use that at all.
Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning.
Oh God, Leon.
I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears.
I feel so bad for joking that Otacon masturbated into that now. I feel so bad!
Going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Oh, they too aren't done by a long shot.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Oh boy. Yeah, like I said, you know, Otacon is a total harem boy, you know, but he always gets the short end of the stick in all the Metal Gear games, you know. Wasn't there something... Oh, what happens with Wolf's body again, actually? I think this place is like so much bigger in Metal Gear Solid 4 as well. Couple of rations, and that's what I'm looking for. You know what, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it, I can't be arsed using chaff grenades. Am I too close? It's probably fine. Alright, there's cardboard box C. So, it's funny, right? This is kind of the point of no return, I suppose. Like, I can't even remember. Can you make it into back out here after you've inserted disc 2? I think you can, but if for whatever reason you want to go back to the heliport, you can easily enough just by using the cardboard boxes. It's a nifty little way to get around. I don't think there's anything too much more. Oh yeah, I love this bit. Look at this here. How many of you knew about this?
Listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap.
Either that or a message to me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
We'll find out soon enough anyway. Like an onion on an infomercial. Kojima's writing is a gift to us all, Leon. When does the conversation about memories between Snake and Mei Ling happen? I'm not sure what you mean, Rez. Is that like one of those optional, is that one of those optional things that you can pick up? Because I know that Mei Ling has, well, there's a ton of dialogue in this game. I've definitely not listened to all of it, you know, for the codec calls and shit. Like, I remember me and my friend were always so amazed at how... What were we so... I knew that was going to happen. Knew that was going to happen. Because there's like a... God damn it. Shite. See, I overestimated how many rations I have now. I got a bit too cocky. Oh yeah, oh no, you can come back, because look, there's a level 7. Ooh, what's in there? There's gotta be something good in there, right? Okay, so you definitely can make it back. Okay, fine. Okay guys, so last stream, right, we ended with me struggling to figure out how to how to change the controller ports. Now you're gonna struggle to see me change the disc.
It's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Snake, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Snake's no promising anything. Like, what is it? Oh yeah, there's a thing with Mei Ling, I've just remembered. If you keep calling her and not save, she'll eventually stick her tongue out at you. They made like a whole sprite just for that. Remember to talk up, you're like, oh, like you said, oh, I can't. Oh, the shop's shut. Oh, I can't top up my lecky. It shuts at 10 o'clock. Oh. Dear oh dear. Right, so let's see how easy it is to change discs. Insert disc 2. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this might be the end of the stream, because unlike Shenmue, this game doesn't let you save the game and then change the disc, okay? It's making you change the disc right now. So I don't know if this will work. I couldn't remember. I was hoping they would give me the option. Oh shit. Shit balls. Okay. Are you ready? Oh boy. Okay, it's giving me the option to change disc, change the ISO, go into this folder where I keep disc 2, bung that in. There we go! Success! First try indeed. The best game ever made. BSM logged in, I'm literally just about to stop. But we just went on to disc 2, and I just wanted to make sure that I could go to disc 2 because we're playing on an emulator. So, catch me next time whenever the fuck I do it. And I'll probably finish the game in one sitting. Actually, I might not, because obviously there's hundreds of cutscenes to get through in this second disc. So that might actually be a factor. It could take 2 sittings. It'd be good if it was 1, but who knows, we'll see. Right. That's that, guys. Thank you for joining me. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Actually, hold on. Let's see if there's anybody I can raid. I have to keep remembering that you have to be able to raid people, you know? You should raid people, that is. Who's playing Metal Gear Solid? Oh shit, I'm the most viewed person who's played Metal Gear Solid right now. How about that, right? Here's somebody called Solid Tony with 2 viewers. I think it's... Oh, he's playing like Ghost Babel. Okay, there's 2 people here. One's playing the Phantom Pain, and one's playing Ghost Babel. The guy playing Ghost Babel is only playing like 2... has only got 2 viewers, so we're definitely raiding him. Anyway, see you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Did that raid work? Oh wait, I always have to click raid now. I always forget that.